Oh. Anak ulit situ. Bacot. Keleng. Tapi break.
Đi mà phải được có
Ang panahnya mana?
yang ke mantan aku alam ketanan ini
Dah sekalian. Satu kali aja. Kelek. Waduh.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games.
Giuseppe Bergami, certainly one of the fiercest opponents I've had the honour of facing.
Oh, one of Italy's finest can surely... Zielinski! Just off target.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Del Piero. Hernandez. And it's Snyder. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution is
Anjir.
lacking.
Betul.
He's in space and looking for options. Cleared away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Del Piero. Short changes him with that pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Thuram.
Anjir.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Here's a chance, and he shoots!
Mampus.
Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, what has happened here? DiMarco clears. Costa Curta. Lobotka receives it in a wide position. Referee's given a throw. Oh, good-looking ball. Inter Milan leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out, and the score is 1-0. Now the ball. Header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. But he's forced to go back. That's a cute ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
And
He is through here. No way through.
Real chance!
Zielinski. Antonetti. Bastoni. That's a little off target. Great vision. Crosses. There's the header!
Lepa.
Oh, it's gone in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's well positioned here.
Think.
The hot defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's good vision. And
Aduh, sebenarnya.
goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Milan go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Chance!
Cing.
Maldini getting this one clear. And a temporary retreat here. Inter Milan in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Cannavaro. Schneider might just make this. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Looking tidy in possession here. Can he latch on to this? Serginho gets into a good position. Barella has ended up in no man's land. And it's Snyder. Now it's Martinez. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Schneider.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Martinez. Can he get it through? DiMarco is flagged offside. Made out to the left flank, back into the middle. Schneider! And with that, the half-time whistle goes. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are.
He's going for goal! Denied by
Zielinski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Made it short. Right, Zielinski. He has found a way through. And now a sudden chance to counter. Right, Schneider. That is a good face-to-face. Goes for a shot! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Costa Curta cuts out the pass.
못 찍고. 받아라. 게. 야.
Serginho. Oh, it's Van Basten. It's a threatening ball. Into the land. Needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
DiMarco kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. Martinez picks it up out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
DiMarco. The one cut. DiMarco tries to pass it through, and he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. The Bonka. It's Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ball has bounced loose now. Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Right in! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to
nhìn
this.
thằng
He
mèo.
did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So now the difference is 3. Losing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's the ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Schneider. Well, they can break here. And it's Zanetti. And here's Thuram. And this is Schneider. Oh, it's beyond the defence. Shot, surely! It's in!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So is this the start of a comeback? Hernandez. Schneider. Schneider. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barella. It's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's fantastic. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero going face to face with his great rival. And he's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Del Piero into the last 5 minutes. Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is Batistuta. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Inter Milan have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, hello. Cái này là
That is pretty much the end of that. Time added on 4 minutes. Hernandez. And it's Serginho. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's Batistuta. Oh, that's nice. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fiore. Schneider. That has been knocked clear. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Into the land, big lead. The lead they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the result.
Yang kan ni marah tu kan pencet tu. Hah? Dah nak. Đồng đi bờ đảo mang đưa mang đưa
Kembali mau ke depan ada kene ya. Emang jangan deh.
Rumputnya cedek-cedek sama.
Kene pasti apa ngomong lu berarti sebelumnya kayak mana. Kan pasti kene lu deh. Kene.
Cara pukul.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heavy mix.
Bon ini.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. So, Jim, who do you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. Being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hernandez. Ball driven towards the far post.
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Auuuuullllll has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. De Bruyne. Can they get him away? That's fabulous. Great chance! Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's De Bruyne. Tries to toss it, and the shot!
Oh, it's rather wayward. I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Hernandez. Fiore. Well, that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's delightful. Takes aim, climbs up big! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the cross won't be used.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Zanetti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Real chance! Wonderful effort all by himself.
Zanetti clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
And it's Zielinski. No joy this time. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Milan looking to pass their way through. Hernandez. There he goes, motoring forward. Somewhat off target. And De Bruyne! The most accurate pass. Zanetti delivers.
Out
And behind, it's a good block.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. It's their second corner of the game. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Schneider. Inter Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Efootball with 2 goals already to his name. Running strong and purposeful. Martinez could try cutting inside here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had thousands around him and he failed to get his head up. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Mabar. It's Zanetti. It's a sharp little ball here. He won't be happy with that one. Out towards the flank. Zanetti. He's being urged to shoot. Brilliantly cut out. Shohanolu. Efootball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Schneider. And that interception was most necessary. And there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. It's easier said than done, as we know.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for...
And he shoots!
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Zielinski.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
DiMarco receives it in a wide position. And he's in, he's having a shot! Found the net! And the second half is off to a flyer! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Strips it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
That's the keeper's ball. And that's been won straight back. Bastoni.
Inter have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure of whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Thuram is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
DiMarco. Calhanoglu. Can he latch on to this? Rafael Leao. He is through here. Rafael Leao!
Goblok kali kiper itu.
Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking for... Oh, he's been caught napping! Looking for options for movement. Now there's a fine... And Martinez!
Now, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum is shifting here, Peter. The crowd are reacting to that now.
Through. Bruna does well to get it back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Martinez gets into some space. And he's cleared it back out. Shot a goal! There it is! Right back in! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, what about it? This is going right to the wire. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ramani. You would think that now would be a good time to see some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Looking for the run. Martinez gets into a good position. Zielinski, he's had a shot!
Anjir.
Should have put that away.
Look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So, time for a potential game changer. Shot, surely! Corner number 2 then. Shoots!
Anjir.
Inter! And that is what they came to see. What they demanded to see. His first.
Enggak tuh, mana? Anjir lah.
Inter Milan take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Zielinski.
Kurang.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's very good run, man. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Bingung dia, bingung. Hanya mati dia sama full play ada bola di sini. Dia keren balik dia.
Number 3 coming up.
Good.
To make that, and he did make it. Zielinski, he's going for goal. It's Ramos. Who's going to get there? Schneider with the big header. Got to be quick to recover this. Zanetti gets it without sophistication.
Inter really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be.
Waduh.
They should be able to see it out from here.
The flag deals with that comfortably. Very much into the last knockings. Oh, he's got that wrong. And he thumps it clear. De Bruyne. And it's Ribery. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. And he's picked it up out wide. Looking to play it in. Mkhitaryan cuts it out. And the counter is on. Out to the left it goes. Rafael Leao. He is just caressing the ball. It's a sharp pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Batistuta. Barella. Rafael Leao. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
All hands on deck for this one.
Front.
Has a shot. A real chance and a real let-off.
Nangis dia, nangis darah.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Inter Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more, but certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Dah lah. Mak jam 6 mak.
Belum akan.
Menangkan lah. Glen. Kita baca semoga oke. Baca dulu, baca. Dengar kali. Kayaknya mau kayak ini.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And if you did just miss it, we are up and... Oh, it's coming right. And they've got a throw. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass does lack pace.
Ada loh.
Owen. Nicely spread. Boyan is wide and looking to get onto this. Brilliantly cut out.
Loose.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking to play him in. Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. Scholes. Searching pass is played there. Cleared without hesitation. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Somewhat off target. Owen. Hazard.
Aduh.
And he's in shoots! Goal! Manchester United! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Aduh, Zanetti, cok.
Crosses. Oh, smashing header!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Hazard. Now the ball in. Punched away. Crossed in once more. Adams gets it away. Zanetti. The pass is intercepted. It's a promising position. That pass isn't the best. VIII. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Scholes is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Anjir.
Hazard. Can he get it through? That has been slung wide. Zanetti deals with that comfortably.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's Scholes. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, played through for the wide man. Eder Militao.
Inter truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Adams. And he goes cross-field.
It's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Boyan. And here's Scholes. Oh, that was vital. It's Scholes! Now, who's going to be first to this? Heading backwards. Abiati. Goes for a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Played back in. He's a sharp little ball here. Opts to play it back. That was not gone well. And a chance! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the...
Wah, mana penembak.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Not the most accurate pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. So what can they make of this? He's ended up in no man's land. Bastoni. And it's Xabi Alonso. To Barella. And it's Hakimi. Bit too much weight on the
umpan.
pass. Scholes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's found the way through. And this is Lewandowski. Into Milan, can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh,
Nicely weighted ball. Adams makes the interception. Thuram under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Alonso, he's having a go!
Anjir. Kenapa nggak average kita sebenarnya?
Klik, nyalih klik.
Lik.
Hah? Oh, belum.
Oke, Brit, kita ganti. Bisa di
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 8, lascia il campo per il numero 15.
And it's Barella.
Cambio di giocatore.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Martinez. He has found the way through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop there, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He is through here. Oh, that's nice. Now there's a fine ball. That's a interception. Vinicius Junior into Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hakimi. Barella. And it's Xabi Alonso. Thuram. And it's Barella. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Bojan. And here's Vinicius Junior. Xabi Alonso. Schneider. Crunching tackle. 75 minutes played. And it's Hakimi. Looking for chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Eden Militao is there to clear.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 9. Viene sostituito con il numero 11.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's a pretty loose pass. Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Mbappe. Crosses it in here.
Ya.
They can counter here. And he's intervened well there.
Nah. Aduh, kenapa hitam ya?
Beckenbauer.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Adams. Schneider. And Hakimi.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And we're done.
Kalah, Cok.
Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Your reflections then, Jim?
It's just a bad day in the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
Well, thanks to Jim.
Link. Halo, Bang. Ini main video Korea. Main diop ya, tadi nggak main diop ya. Cara berdahakan.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. Being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense. but I really like his technique. And again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
And Berbatov! Oh, he did the hard part right,
Berbatov.
but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Barella. And it's Barella. Great vision. Now it's Thuram. Distributed tidily. Cross from Hakimi.
Ah, shit.
That's good defensive concentration.
Played into space. Thuram looking to get on the end of this. And he's been shifted off it. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, this looks sharp.
Yep.
Zanetti. He's having a go! And that is wildly off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Calhanoglu. Inter Milan are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Probing pass. Beckenbauer.
Aduh, lagi cuk.
Here's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Good chance here! They've got to be quick to recover this. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Laid back.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Thuram.
Yo,
That looks a cracking ball.
yo.
Here's a chance for a shot!
Anjir.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Calhanoglu plays it short. Hernandez deals with that comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Forlan. Zielinski. 15 minutes till half-time. Cafu. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Calhanoglu. Laid out to the left flank. It's a promising position. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a search and the finish!
Phew. Back of the best.
And Inter go in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Howson wins the duel this time.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Forlan. Half-time getting close now. Rudiger. He won't be happy with that one.
You.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Wah.
Now it's Maradona, and here's Forlan. Out to the right. That's tidy. Beckham. Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
You.
That'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Inter Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Inter Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Zielinski, who's set up one goal so far. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Zanetti. And here's Thuram. Now it's Zielinski. Beckham. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is Maradona. Talanelu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Zanetti. He's had it nicked away. Zanetti made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Cafu. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Zielinski. Spread it left. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement. That is good alertness. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And somehow it stayed out.
Ya, nanti dibekas.
Beckenbauer picks it up from the goal kick. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Barella. And here's Thuram. Tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Thuram deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's Berbatov. Barella
Waduh.
with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9. Lascia il campo per il numero 11. Cambio di giocatori.
And he's managed to get rid.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Lewat.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Zielinski tries to play it through. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Adams. And it's Hakimi. That's a cute ball. Haaland providing an outlet on that flank. To Barella. Nicely weighted ball. Surely! Off the post! Zielinski stood his ground strongly.
Aduh,
And that's got behind for a
lemah.
Arsenal
Tadi udah capek
making
dia ganti
consecutive
kok.
changes here. No way through there. Very much into the last knockings. Zielinski. No joy this time. And claimed it back. It's Calhanoglu!
Inter nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And here's Zielinski. And this is Calhanoglu. And a chance! There was plenty of power on that. Oh, that's the end. Inter Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a result that...
Udah, kita lanjut main ya. Gacha dulu, gacha. Seperti biasa. Seperti biasa kita gacha coy. Di akhir kita gacha. Bah. Oke, dapat 4. Kelima, lumayan cok. Gacha 5. Gacha 5. Ini. Black. Aduh. Piu. Langsung 4 aja. Langsung 4. Gacha. Lothar Matthäus. Masih kurang beruntungnya, nanti coba lagi lah. 4 brede dulu. Ada cuma 9.